Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan. Gilligan! Gilligan! Gilligan!
Look, what's the matter?
I can't fall asleep with all that snoring going on.
I don't hear anything.
Gilligan, I want you to go back to sleep. And I want you to sleep without snoring. That is an order.
Aye, aye, sir. Help! 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 Help!
Is it
Help!
Gilligan?
The island's sinking! The island's sinking!
Gilligan!
Help! Help! Help!
Hurry,
Help! Help!
Gilligan!
Help! Help! Skipper! Skipper!
Wake up, Gilligan, wake up!
You just told me to go to sleep.
Gilligan, you were having another one of your nightmares.
Oh, yeah, and it was awful. The island broke off and started to float away, and then it started to melt. And
Melt?
Yeah, I'm scared, Skipper.
Gilligan, your scream scared us half to death. And you ruined my dream. Paul Newman was chasing me. You could have waited till he caught me.
Well, Gilligan was having another one of his nightmares. You see, he dreamed that the island was going down into the sea.
Well,
It was
let me
all
tell
breaking
them,
up.
huh?
Well, but I'm the skipper.
But it's my nightmare.
Tell us what happened.
It was awful. You see, the island broke off, and then it was just coming down.
Such blood-curdling screams. It made poor little Teddy's fur stand on end.
Gilligan was having another one of his nightmares.
Oh, how inconsiderate. Must he have nightmares at night when everyone's asleep?
From now on, Gilligan, have daymares.
Have another nightmare, Gilligan?
No, thanks. I just had one, and it was awful. You see what happened? The island broke loose and started floating away with all of us on it. And all the dirt changed to mud, and we started sliding, and the sharks came. And all the people started falling off one by one.
Women and children first, I trust.
Scary.
Now, please, it was just a dream. We've been on this island for 15 years, and we're perfectly safe. I can assure you that Gilligan's dream has no significance whatsoever.
Sita Trasria. Termoka. Sitas. Stas ne Marcolis.
Odozno slidici. Slidiška? Odozno eto muhavit. Taktazny kanjot eti informacji.
Nekajno Novraski. Eto spanika na rapak da govori stako.
Уничтожим.
Gilligan, this metal disc you found is marvelous. Made of some strange alloy I've never seen before. But it's turned this instrument into a real honest-to-goodness barometer.
Oh, no, you're not sticking anything in my mouth or any place else.
Barometer, Gilligan, not thermometer. Anyway, we can finally predict the weather again, and thanks to this disc, with remarkable accuracy.
That's good news. I'm going to tell the others.
Now, hold on, Gilligan. According to this instrument, there's a raging storm approaching the island.
That's bad.
But it won't get here for a couple of days.
That's good.
The gyrations of this needle indicate that the storm will cause a gigantic tidal wave that'll completely wash over the island.
That's bad.
However, that wave will be so strong that it could force a boat into the shipping lane so we can finally be rescued.
That's good.
Only we don't have a boat.
That's bad. Or is that good? I lost track.
I'm afraid it's bad, Gilligan. However, there's one good part. None of the others know about this.
There's one bad part.
What's that?
I do.
Gilligan, I am relying on you to keep this between us while I try to determine a solution. There's no reason for the others to be upset. Now, mum's the word.
But, Professor, I...
No buts, Gilligan. Mum's the word. Now, what's the word?
Mum.
Mum.
Hi there, Gilligan. Give me a hand with this trap, will you?
Mum.
Mum what?
Mum's the word.
About what?
If I told you, it wouldn't be Mum.
Who told you to keep it mum?
The Professor?
The professor? The professor told you to keep something mum and must be serious. Is it serious?
Mum.
Very serious?
Mum.
Very, very serious?
Mum.
Are our lives at stake?
Mum.
Gosh, I gotta find out about this.
Remember, I didn't tell you anything. I kept it Mum.
Gilligan, what is going on? The captain rushed past us, and he seemed terribly, terribly upset.
We tried to talk to him, but he ignored us. Imagine ignoring the passengers, and he's only the crew.
Well, if you know something, tell us. Say something.
Mum.
I'm not your mom, Gilligan.
Well, I'm not your dad either. But speak up, my boy.
I can't. The professor made me promise to keep it Mum. Now, you don't want me to break the promise to the professor, do you?
To put it in words of one syllable, yes.
Well, I always say, if a secret's not worth sharing, it's not worth keeping. I don't quite know what that means, but I always say it.
I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Howell. My lips are sealed.
Sealed lips are a child's game. Now, this cash, that's a man's game.
Just tell us one thing, Gilligan. Is it good news or bad news?
Both.
Well, tell us the good news. Bad news is for peasants.
Well, it's kind of mixed up good news and bad news. We might be rescued, but there's a...
Rescued! Did you hear that, Lovey?
Oh, a rescue! Oh, dear, what does one wear to a rescue? Perhaps something pale blue. If it's a gray ship, that should go nicely. Of course, darling, I must wear an evening dress.
Well, to help us get rescued, I'd wear an evening gown myself. Strapless, you know what I mean? But how can that boy confuse a rescue with bad news? Rescue and bad
you
news.
Know, he's always been bad news.
Rescue? Bad news. Gilligan, do you know what's going on?
Mum's the word.
Gilligan, I just saw the Howells, And they were talking about what to wear to a rescue. And something about bad news. Do you know anything about it? You do know something about it. Oh, you'd really like to tell Ginger all about it, wouldn't you? I know you would, because you always like to tell Ginger your secrets. Now be a good boy. Tell me all about it.
My lips are sealed.
Sealing your lips is a child's game.
That's what Mr. Howell said, too.
Unsealing them is a woman's game.
Hmm? Oh, I like your game a lot better than Mr. Howell's.
Now, Gilligan, what is it that you were going to tell me?
Mum's the word.
What does that mean?
Mum means mum.
Hi, what's going on?
I overheard Mr. and Mrs. Howell talking about a rescue and bad news, and Gilligan knows something and he won't tell me.
Rescue? Bad news? Oh, Gilligan, you've got to tell us what you know.
I can't. I promise not to say anything, and for once in my life, I'm not going to.
Oh, you don't have to. People who make promises should keep them. You don't have to tell us a thing.
Well, thanks, Marianne.
You'll never get another piece of my coconut cream pie.
Mum?
Or my banana cream pie.
Oh, Mum.
Or my pineapple cream pie.
Oh, Mum.
But Gilligan said that our lives are at stake.
Well, I missed the opening of the New York Stock Exchange.
Will it be afternoon or evening? It does make a difference, you know, in what one wears.
I'd rather land in L.A. It's closer to Hollywood.
Gilligan said there was bad news, too.
Mum, Gilligan?
Why are our lives at stake? Why can't
All
Professor...
right. I will tell you what I know.
All right.
As you are aware, the radio and all the rest of my instruments haven't worked for over 10 years. But 2 days ago, Gilligan found this strange metal disc, and due to its incredible conductivity, I was able to fix the barometer. There's a major storm heading for the island.
Oh, we've weathered a lot of storms, Professor.
Ah, but this storm's magnitude has created a tsunami.
Tsunami. Oh, no, tsunami. What's a tsunami?
Gilligan, that's an Islander word for tremendous tidal wave.
A wave that will cover the island and sweep us all into the sea.
That's what I call a real permanent wave.
You mean we'll all die?
The upper class, too?
Actually, this tidal wave may be our way off the island and back to civilization. I haven't worked out the details, but,
I have only one thing to say, Professor. Work out the details.
What is your idea, Professor?
to lash all our huts together.
You mean tie them together with the ropes we made of hemp?
Exactly. That way we can ride out the storm no matter how severe it is. I got the idea from the South American Indians who invented the outrigger canoe. The heavy surf would always upset their canoes, but they found that by lashing 3 canoes together, they'd stay afloat.
That's a great idea, Professor. It's just a question of having enough bottom.
If that's the question, Skipper, you sure got the answer.
You mean, Professor, that you can make a seaworthy craft by lashing our huts together?
Right.
Well, congratulations. You invented a huts boat. A huts boat? I just coined a word.
Thurston, coins are beneath you.
Oh, it's just an expression, my dear.
How much time have we got, Professor?
3, maybe 4 days at the most.
What can we do to help?
Well, we need provisions, we need more hemp for ropes, but most important, we have to find a way to move the huts together and tie them.
Thurston, let them take care of the trivia. We must pack our clothes.
And our money. Well,
What seems to be the problem, Professor?
Well, it's not fitting for some reason.
Skipper, give me a boost. I can get it.
All right, little buddy, put your right foot right in my hand and away!
I think you got me a little too high, Skipper.
Gilligan, come down from there this minute.
Look out below!
No, Skipper!
Well, it's all set, folks. I just have to synchronize the winch to the axle, and we're ready to raise the huts.
Mr. Howell, do you really think he can put the 3 huts together?
Well, I don't know. It's not my kind of merger.
Oh, I do hope there'll be first-class accommodations. On the upper deck, of course.
It's too bad Charlton Heston isn't here. We could use a good old-fashioned miracle.
Well, gentlemen, I think we're ready. Skipper, you're the strongest. Good luck.
Good luck, Skipper.
It's working, Skipper. You're raising it.
Good show, Captain.
Come on, Skipper. We're all counting on you.
That's my big buddy.
That's it, Skipper. It's high enough. All right now, folks. We're all going to have to work together. Everybody. All right now, folks. Easy does it. We have to reposition the hut so that we can attach it to the others. Right? Right along that wall. That's it. Now, here we go. Huh? Bring it to me. A little more. A little more. Just a touch. That's it. We can let it down right here.
Let me do it, huh, Professor?
Gilligan, it has to be let down nice and easy.
You can depend on me.
Okay, Gilligan.
Professor. I got the rope tied around the hut real good.
All right, good work, Gilligan. Now help me tie it off.
Oh, yeah. Do it in a shank sheep.
A what?
Sheep. Shank.
Just in time. According to my calculations, that tidal wave will hit within minutes. Please, Mrs. Howell, we have to bind ourselves to these poles. When that tidal wave hit, these ropes will save your life.
Oh, I'm sorry, Professor, but they'll wrinkle my clothes. There must be another way.
Mrs. Howell, what is more important? Saving your life or wrinkling your clothes? Well...
Just a moment, I'm thinking. Oh, all right.
See, Mr. Howell, Mrs. Howell realizes how important this is. Now, let me help you.
Oh, no, 1,000 times no. In this position, I couldn't possibly reach my wallet.
Hold still, please, Mr. Howell.
Or my credit cards.
See, Skipper, I'm tying myself to the poles.
That's fine, little buddy, but we've got to see to the passenger's safety first. Now, go help the girls.
Aye, sir. Passengers first. Hey, Ginger, let me help you.
Thank you, Gilligan.
Bad storm, Ginger.
Don't stop, Gilligan. This is no time to be modest.
Well, I can't.
My life is at stake.
Yeah, but Ginger, you...
Just think of me as one of the boys.
Okay. Boy. Oh, boy.
Now, make a knot.
Here. What you feel?
Remember, one of the boys.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Gilligan, help me now. I can't get the ropes any higher.
I know. Let me help.
Hurry up. We don't have much time. You tied Ginger.
She's just
one of the boys.
Oh, well, think of me as your sister.
Sister. That's a good idea. Yeah. Sister. Oh, brother.
Nice work, little buddy. Now lash yourself to a pole.
Now, I know we are going to come through this just fine. We're all together in this hut. Our provisions are lashed down in the other huts. I won't kid you. It's not going to be easy. But we'll make it. All of us.
Fifi! Fifi isn't here! Thurston, we forgot Fifi!
Fifi?
Oh, that poor little poodle. She'll never hear us over all this storm. Won't somebody please go get Fifi? Oh, Fifi! Here, Fifi, Fifi, Fifi! Here, Fifi, Fifi, Fifi! Fifi?
Fifi?
I'll go get her for you, Mrs. Howell.
Gilligan!
Thurston, do you think we'll find her in time?
I doubt it, my dear.
Oh, Thurston, how can you be so cruel? How can you say such a thing?
Lovey, because we didn't take Fifi with us. Don't you remember? We left her at home, on the paper.
We did?
15 years ago.
Gilligan's out there, and I'm going after him.
Skipper, you'll never find him in that storm.
And he's my little buddy, and nothing's going to stop him.
I better get back to the huts.
Thank heavens the storm is over. I think I'll take a look around and see if the island has suffered any damage. Help! Help! Save me! Save me! I'm too rich to drown!
It's Thurston. Thurston, where are you?
Outside!
Somebody do something!
I'm coming, Mr. Hall! Mr. Hall, I should have warned you about that first step. It's a trifle damp.
All right, here we go.
Hey, give me your hand, Mr. Hall.
What? Oh, darling, why didn't you swim?
Oh, I can't. Remember, Lovey? I had the butler take the swimming lessons for me.
Oh, Professor, you were right. We're at sea. We might even be in the shipping lanes. Maybe we can be rescued.
Maybe by a 6'4" Marine.
You were so right, Professor. Lashing all the huts together did help us ride out the tidal wave. And we're all safe and sound. Gilligan! Gilligan! Gilligan? Gilligan! 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 Gilligan!
Gilligan!
Gilligan!
Gilligan!
Gilligan! Gilligan! He's not here!
If anything happened to Gilligan, it's all my fault.
You mustn't blame yourself, Lovey.
But I sent him out to look for Fifi. Who else could I blame?
Well, I don't know, but certainly not a howl.
Oh, it's all my fault. I should have gone after my little buddy in the first place.
Oh, you tried, Skipper. You tried. I'll never forget how he tied me up and saved my life.
My little buddy.
That brave, brave boy.
Inside that skinny little lad was a heart the size of Fort Knox.
I'll never forget Gilligan. I think we should all take a few moments and remember him in our own way.
Why, I can hear my little buddy calling my name just like he was still here.
Help, Professor!
That's odd. Now I can hear him calling me.
That's nothing odd at all. It's the dear boy reaching out to us from the great beyond.
Help! Ginger! Marianne!
Ginger, do you believe in ghosts? No, but I believe Gilligan's haunting this hut.
Help! Mr. and Mrs. Howell! Somebody!
Somebody? How informal.
That's Gilligan, and it sounds like it's just beyond that wall.
Little buddy, Gilligan! He's out there, everybody, and he's okay!
Oh, let's go back. Hurry.
You love it. Careful. He's hanging on to a palm tree attached to us by a rope.
Gilligan! Let's enlarge the hole and pull him in.
Well, stand back, Professor. If my head made this little hole, I know how to make a great big one. All right, now, let's all pull together. Marianne, Ginger, Professor, heave! Ho! Heave! Ho! Heave! Ho! Heave!
Oh,
Heave! Ho! How'd you do, little buddy? How'd you wind up in a palm tree?
I was out looking for Fifi. I was going to hear Fifi here. Mrs. Howell, you didn't bring Fifi.
oh, I'd forgotten, Gilligan. But the important thing is that you risked your life, and that was very gallant of you and should be rewarded. Thurston, buy him something. A Congressional Medal of Honor.
I'll do even better. Buy him Congress.
Well, we're all very proud of you, little buddy, but you haven't told us what happened.
Well, Skipper, what happened was I was out there looking for Fifi, yelling, Fifi, Fifi. And this wind started coming really strong. And then the thunder, and the lightning, and then the rain was coming sideways and straight. And the wind was blowing so hard it bounced me from palm tree to palm tree. Boing, boing, boing. And then I remembered Mrs. Howell didn't bring Fifi, so I started back for the huts, and I looked up, and I saw this giant wave as big as a mountain. So I looked around, and I grabbed this rope, see, and I lashed myself to a palm tree like this. And then I looked up, and the wave was there, and it came down, and it was a big jerk.
Gilligan! Shark!